Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this is my third video on the interview questions and answers which are frequently asked. We have already covered 10 questions in two separate videos, top 5 interview questions part 1 and top 5 interview questions part 2. So this is the third part. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, so please subscribe my channel, and if you like the videos, please like and share with your friends. And here is the 11th question, and this video's first question. So the question is, what's your biggest accomplishment? So what interviewer is trying to check is here if you sound passionate and proud of yourself or not. So what you should cover in your answer: something as a memorable moment, some impressive story which is really a motivational story basically. So what sample answers you can give is, it was my great accomplishment graduating in top 3 of my batch. So this is something actually related when you're a fresher, you just passed out from a college. So that's how something you can relate as a story from your life. And these second sample answer, it was really great to participate and become winner in a talent program in my company. There were 100 plus participants and it was a big series of challenge for a month, and at the end I was surprised seeing my name as winner from my location. So it was a big achievement for me. Next question: tell us about your ability to work under pressure. So what interviewer is trying to check is if you have capability to deal with workload or the surprises in the work, or if you are flexible enough to work in any condition, because it's not same like every day. Sometime you're overloaded, maybe you have to spend an hour extra, or maybe someday you have some space wherein you can work on some other interest areas at the same time. So this is how you should be little flexible about work, and that's the same thing you have to convey to the interviewer as well. And what your answer should cover is how well organized you are, how you reduce stress and still deliver a quality work. So the sample answer is, we got an assignment or say a small project on very short notice and a very small timeline to complete it. We felt little stressed because working on such assignments with your daily work is not that easy. But we really took a deep breath and planned all activities with daily work assignments. We worked for extra hours every day, but after a better planning, we achieved it finally. So this is how you can answer it. Next is your question number 13, and this is, are you comfortable with late night and weekend shifts? So what interviewer is trying to check? Of course, your flexibility and availability as and when required. So what your answer should cover here is, yes, if you are always positive about the work, because sometimes when people ask your flexibility, you get little insecure. Maybe they're asking about it because they will ask you to work on the weekends, the time you want to spend with your family, you want to complete your extra assignment, your house course. So that's where you have to also work in the office activity. So this is what they want to see, how you respond, what positiveness you bring even in the overload. So the sample answer you can give is, in my initial years I'm more focused on learning and I'm flexible to work in night or weekend shifts. My family also supports me in learning and growing. In long-term, situations may change and I might need to give some priority to my family responsibilities, and I expect support from company that time. It's very simple answer you can give that doesn't sound negative, that little sound positive, and obviously they will understand it, that yes, sometime the family is also a priority whenever they require. So this is how you can answer it. Now question number 14 is, what are your salary expectations? What interviewer trying to check is your understanding to judge your skills on market rates, how much you have researched about it, and what is the flexibility when they try to negotiate with you. So what you should cover in your answer: never be direct or specific with salary amount, and always should be a little diplomatic. So how you can become diplomatic and what kind of answer you can give is, salary is not the most important factor to me. I'm looking for growth opportunity as well. My salary expectations are in line with my experience and qualifications. If this is the right job for me, I'm sure we can come to an agreement on salary. In addition, you can add one line and give a range. It should be a range, not the exact amount. So that's what you have to keep in the mind. And that's how you can answer this question. Next question is, do you have any question for us? So when they are done with all the questions from their side, maybe at the end they can ask if you have any question to ask, never miss this opportunity. It's a very good opportunity, when you can ask them back, and just definitely ask something. So maybe as a sample answer, you can ask why you like this company, what will be growth path in this role, what are some of the challenges people typically face in the position. Which position? Obviously, where you are going to be hired. So this is how you can answer it. Always you can, add on in the sample answers. You have to draft them well and practice them well at home so that you can sound frequent. And obviously, because you have to work on the communication skills, just stand in front of the camera or record it, then listen how you sound, how your face expressions goes, or maybe you can practice in front of mirror. So this is how you get a little confidence to speak frequent and with good skills, something like you will sound professional, and obviously people will like it, then obviously they will select you. So all the best for your future. If you like the video, if it is useful for you, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button, and also share with your friends. Thank you.